What's up? It's your boy Tail Kings in this bitch, and we got Dr. Houdini live in the mix. Why don't you go ahead and introduce yourself?
Man, what's good? I'm Dr. Houdini, Lubbock, up and coming hip hop recording artist. Just making my way, man. Appreciate you having me, bro.
Bro, it's a pleasure. It's been crazy. I know it's been hard trying to get you scheduled.
Bro, we've been trying it for months, man. I'm glad to finally be here, bro.
Yeah, man. It's always just the timing of it's just the timing of everything.
Yeah.
Some people were trying to get in that they fell through and then whoop the whoop, and I was just always like, you know what?
I feel you. Life be lifing, man.
Life be lifing and people be peopling, bro. Life be lifing and people be peopling. That's
I feel that.
So what's up, man? How have you been, man? How's the creative process been?
Man, it's been good, bro. I've been going through a hell of a lot recently. I was putting out album after album, EP after EP, single after single, and just been kind of, like I said, life been lifing, bro. Just a lot's been going on from child custody,
Type shit,
divorce. It's just a lot going on, and I'm not just Dr. Houdini, bro. I'm a dad.
You got a whole ass life outside of this shit.
I mean, as we all do, but got 3 kids at home and got a partner to
to
keep
sustain,
happy and everything
bro.
like that.
Yeah, you got responsibilities, bro. You be trying to
gotta be a dad, gotta be a grown man, bro.
Hell yeah, bro. That's what's up though. But
I'm not just a kid who makes music no more.
Hey, but I think now you have that sense of responsibility, so you kind of move with a sense of purpose now. You feel me?
For sure, yeah.
And
so,
yeah,
most definitely. Yeah, because before, man, it was like it's just like making music, and there wasn't no purpose to it. It was just like I liked it, so I'd make I'd be like cussing my ass off, bro. I'd be like fuck you, fuck yourself, some crazy. I said that in one of my songs, and looking back on it makes me cringe. I'm like, man, I wish I didn't put that shit out, but it's part of the growth,
You know what? That's valid. I always look back at there's some stuff. I had a professor one time, and he was like, not everything is meant to be released. And I said, what you mean by that, though? I said, he's like, look. He's like, yeah. He's like, you got to release stuff, yes. He's like, but he's like, some stuff is genuinely practice. He's like, doesn't mean you can't use that and put it into a better version of whatever it was. Yeah. But he's like, sometimes you got to get the skill. It's like getting your reps in. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Practice doesn't make perfect. It makes progression.
Dude, exactly. So. And it's cool to hear the progression because especially with music, it's like a timestamp,
Yeah.
So for me personally, whenever I listen to something that I created, I can literally go back to that moment in time and know exactly what I was doing.
Bro, I'm kind of the same way because I got a little bit of the tism, man.
Really? That move.
Like we all do it in this day and age, bro. Everybody that was born in this generation, like I feel like anybody the 70s, 80s, and after, I feel like we all got a little bit of the red 40 dye in us.
Dude, deadass. I walked in and you can ask Daniel. I don't know. I was like, what the fuck? I asked him to do something. I was like, sorry, I have the tism.
I have the tism.
My fault. Yeah.
Got a rhythm with it, bro.
Bro, yeah, it's my fault.
It's funny.
No, yeah, dude, but that's what's up, man. So, out of the couple of, I guess, later or most recent releases, which ones have been your more favorite? Which ones are you kind of trying to push more?
Yeah.
What's kind of
so my most recent one that I like the most is Go Bonkers.
Go Bonkers.
Go Bonkers goes pretty crazy. It's like a club type vibe. It's kind of hard. It hits real hard. Like when you hear it, it's like
I heard it.
You heard it? Oh yeah. I did share it with you. Yeah, I appreciate listening.
It's pretty fucking tough.
Appreciate that.
The mix is clean too.
Man, Nipsey Hussle's DJ VIP actually found me on Instagram for that one. And I didn't promote it or nothing. He just hit me up and was like, bro, I found this organically.
Yeah.
And he told me that after he was like, are you running any promos? And I was like, nah.
Yeah.
And he was like, that's organic then. I was like, bet.
He's like,
bro, appreciate you reaching out. And we had a phone conversation. He told me about Lefty Gunplay and
really?
Cause he produced it. He produced Heisman.
Heisman.
Really? I forgot the album, but it's like Heisman something.
That's cool.
But yeah, he produced and did that one for Lefty Gunplay. So, and it's just cool, bro. It's it's cool to be connected. And, I don't take it for granted. It's it's a blessing to have connections with these people and actually have them being across the country and just the thought of them reaching out to me as a random artist in a small town, Lubbock, you know, it's not really a small town, but compared to like Houston, Dallas,
Yeah,
he could be
yeah.
hitting up these other artists, but I mean, he hit me up, bro.
That's
And
valid. You
I
know,
definitely took that to heart.
dude, you know, I think it's dope because whenever that does happen, it gives you that sense of like, okay, I'm doing something right. And at the
Thanks.
same time, when it does also happens, you're also like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
There's been times where I wasn't even planning on meeting the people or making the connections that I did initially. I was just going just to go and like either just to create or catch up with some old homies XYZ, and it just so happened the universe just sometimes will put you in the rooms with these people or in conversation with these people, and it's dope. Yeah, I'm a big believer in like manifestation, prayer.
Yeah, me
You know
too.
what I'm saying? I'm shout out God. You know what I'm saying? I always
Facts.
be big on that, and like I just think it's dope. So one time there was like I think that's the stuff that's needed though to be on your journey. You know what I'm saying? Because that makes you feel like it's the movie part. It's the movie aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? You have every superhero in the movie or every like good guy in the movie always has these moments where they go through the rut and then they start having these little cool moments in the rut.
Yeah, it's
and
like every dog has his days.
Yeah,
kind of thing,
yeah,
you know?
yeah. It's dope. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I fuck with that. So like, I'm definitely you know, all about the manifestation and frequencies and whatnot. And like, you know, I've been I got like a lot of songs I've been writing here recently, and one of the lines that I put in is if you put out negative energy, it'll visit frequently.
That's true.
And so like whatever energy you put out, it'll visit, you know. And
I agree.
And so like, you know, you manifest and being positive and like, you know, like being anything other than positive is just a waste of energy, bro.
I agree.
I mean, like it's different to be like naive about it, but like just being positive, like having a good mindset could not just change things, but change the way people look at you and like want to approach you and things like that.
That's very true. Like so in the one time I was in Atlanta and I was conversating with this older gentleman, and he was just giving some good advice because of the stuff that he's done in life, and I just wanted to get some, I guess words of wisdom.
Yeah.
And he was saying that, yeah, bro, like sometimes it's some people are willing to take the risk on you just because of how you are as a person. You know what I'm saying? And so having that like extra go-getter kind of mentality or open-minded kind of mentality on being like more positive on the end.
Yeah.
They really actually appreciate that shit because there's so much shit that happens that can, you know what I'm saying, that can cause like morale loss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so whenever that shit happens, bro, and they see that you got good
yeah,
morale,
image is important on the cool. Like if you think about it, like
it is
how you perceive yourself is
how
just
people
a
respect you.
fraction of how other people see you.
Facts.
So like say you saw me as someone who didn't show up for 3 months kind of thing.
Yeah.
And then I show up and it's like, it's a different story. So it could change. So it's always worth giving a person a chance, especially if like you've never like done any business with them or anything like that. But like I said, you know, the image is definitely important. How you perceive yourself is just a tiny bit of how others will see you.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think just being able to control. I don't want to say control now. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's a little
not
bit,
control, but
like
in a
that,
positive
sort of,
way, lack of a better term, a way to manipulate it.
Yeah.
So like, yeah, it's definitely. I feel where you're coming from,
You know what I'm saying?
It's like not manipulation, but in a form it is.
It's
and I know
like-
it has a negative connotation.
He said, "Hold on,
Hold on, I'm not trying to manipulate nobody.
He said,
but-
it's an action, okay?" He said, "This is the word is an action that gets used in terrible terms." But no, I agree though.
Yeah.
I know having the positive outlook and approaching life with that is actually really good. Sometimes it's hard though. I think that's where gratitude, because I think happiness is one of those emotions that's fleeting, right? But practicing gratitude can help you.
Dude,
it's just something that's different. You know,
gratitude is major, bro.
You feel me?
If you don't have gratitude, I feel like nothing could mean as much. You know?
I agree, bro. Having gratitude, it shifts this perspective on how you move a little bit, because now it's not of like, oh, I have to go do this. It's more of like, oh, I get to go do this.
Exactly.
And whenever
bro,
I know that sounds cliche to some,
Nah.
but once you like apply it to like your real, to who you are and what you do in your day-to-day basis, you're like, damn, you know what, you're kind of right. Like,
could really change the way you move.
yeah, man. Like it's kind of cool, because sometimes I just see how it is, and you know how one person can just impact so many people directly around them. Like, you know, these like small wholesale. I look at these small wholesale like sellers, for example, right?
Okay.
It's like these one guy. He owns this one lot, but yet he has the detailers that he's hiring. He has these little salesmen that he's hiring. He has his transporters that he's hiring, and it's like all these little people that
it's
are
a whole corporation of like different levels of people.
But it's all because of that one person, and it's crazy because that one person just decided to fuck it, right? Well, like being able to be thankful, to be able to do that is like,
right.
That's just crazy.
Bro. Like, and yeah, no, as simple as being able to wake up every day, bro. It's a blessing. And you know, when you change your outlook on life, you change your perception to something more positive, you know, even if you feel like you don't have something to live for, like just alone waking up and trying to be somebody, like being yourself, but trying to be somebody. Like,
I think people have to think like was it Gary? You already are somebody, not just start acting like that. You know what I'm saying,
bro? And that man, Gary Vaynerchuk.
Yeah, that's exactly bro.
When that girl walked up to him and she was like, "I just want to be somebody,"
like, and
he was like, "You are somebody,"
and that's true though,
and
bro.
that made her emotional, bro. That hit home.
Because sometimes, bro, you are the good that some people need.
Facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then some people don't realize that, and some people don't. I think a lot of the times, a lot of bad experiences shape people, and they forget that sometimes they can actually be like a light of the room type shit.
Bro,
you know
facts. That's a big thing too, because like what you might not see in yourself, other people will see in you.
Yeah,
and that comes along with the image thing, like withholding that, or not withholding it, but like
that's very
keeping it up, like holding yourself to a higher standard. You know,
that's very. I think, you know, oh man, it's crazy because like. Yeah, man. I think having gratitude and being able to practice all of that into one thing, I think it puts making music into a whole different aspect, because I feel like now social media kind of makes it seem back then, bro, it wasn't as easy for someone to go and create like a podcast. Now, if someone was doing this shit back in like fucking like the early 2000s, think about how big that shit would have been, or like it's almost like TV show type shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's like, or iCarly.
Because I feel like a lot of people weren't like, they were embarrassed. Like their fear of embarrassment was holding them back.
And
that's a big thing. Like nowadays is like the fear of embarrassment holds a lot of people back. And that's one thing that held me back, is I worried too much about what other people thought. And it comes along with the image thing. Like you got to care enough, but not care too much.
You know what? It took me getting my ass beat to really not give a fuck. You know, like dead ass, like it sounds so crazy, but I remember the first time I got my ass beat, bro, I was like, oh man, I was fucking maybe like a little over. I was like 19, 20 at the time, and this guy, bro, and he was fucking certified badass. I mean, he's gone to like the Olympic trials, fucking nationals, like the whole shebang. He's decorated, right? Anyway, he needs work. He's in town. I'm like, well, I'm there, and they're like, well, you know what, y'all do, you think, y'all be all right, and I'm like, huh? I'm not even nowhere near as decorated as this motherfucker, bro. Anyway, you know, there's like some baddies there, right? It was pretty cool. You know, not typical, but it was like cool, whatever. But then there, you know, everybody else. But bro, once the bell goes, you know, the timer starts going, we're going whoop, 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 whoop. I was like halfway into the first round, bro. I just realized there is just levels to this shit, and I was finna get my ass fucking pounced on. I was like, oh fuck. I was like, this is gonna be a long one.
Damn.
I got in the fucking corner, stuck with it, and he was just putting belt to ass for like a straight minute and a half, bro.
Supplying pressure.
Bro, I could not get out that motherfucking corner to save my life. And what was worse is I was putting up a decent like defensive, so my coaches weren't just gonna call it, because I was still like hanging in the pocket pretty tightly. So I was like, okay. But I was still getting my shit mollywopped. I ain't finna lie,
Mollywopped.
bro.
That's one of my favorite words, bro.
Bro, I was getting mollywopped, bro. And after the round, my coach, whatever, we go to our separate corners. My coach like, "You okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "All right, clean yourself up.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Huh?" And it was like, bro, I'm just bleeding. I'm just like, oh,
should be one of your trademarks.
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah. Huh? Yeah, I was bleeding, and it was embarrassing as fuck. And then I think the next day, I forgot what. Oh, I was a server at the time, bro.
Yeah.
And so
Where were you, a server?
Stella's.
Damn.
So yeah,
That's
bro,
a crazy environment there.
Could you imagine,
Bro, I can already. I mean, I've eaten there a few times. You know, at the old location.
Yeah.
For the it's what now El Malecon.
Yeah.
That place was. I haven't been there yet, but I've heard it's pretty good. But
It's
when
good.
Stella's was there, I went there as a kid. Went there a couple times later on. And then they moved, and I only been there once.
Dude.
But that place is big now. Like they got a lot of
huge.
business there now.
Oh yeah, shout out Billy, bro. He's an owner, right?
The owner.
Yeah, bro. He's so funny because like when he saw me, bro, he started rapping Biggie Smalls or whatever because he knew I made music or whatever. But then he saw my face. Tight as shit, yeah. He saw my face and he was like, "Oh my god." He's like, yeah, you're gonna serve my table tonight." I was like, "Okay, all right, I appreciate it."
That's funny.
I was like, "All right," but yeah, I was like, I was walking around with a fucking black eye. My lip was all fucked up, and I already got big lips, so it's fucked up. You know what I'm saying? I was like, "God dang it." It was bad. I think that time I walked
That's
into
some cauliflower ear.
Dude, it was like actually at the time, see, this is why people always tell me like, "You don't have cauliflower." I was like, "I'll take it." Like I just recently started getting some cauliflower ear.
Yeah.
Well, shout out. Yeah, I get them drained now, so I don't get cauliflower.
Dude, I seen some crazy ones, bro.
Yeah, I don't want to be like that.
What was his name?
I don't want to have fudgy ears.
Shit, I barely even keep up with like UFC and all the fighters, but what's his name? Fuck, I forgot his name.
Dude,
Justin.
Justin Gaethje.
Gaethje, yeah.
Yeah, his shit's
it's
like,
hard to pronounce his name.
Yeah.
Yeah, his fucking ear was like bad. If I remember, if I remember him correctly.
Yeah.
I think it was him.
Well, ears get
He
bad,
had a
bro.
fat fucking ear, bro.
Dude, and that actually fucks with your hearing over time. So like
I'm
that's
sure,
that's
yeah.
like
Getting hit in the face, bro. It'll do some damage over time.
dude, it's crazy. Getting kicked in the face is something else, bro.
Yeah.
That's some shit.
So I've been kicked in the face, man. And in high school, there's this dude named Hassan. This dude named Hassan, bro. We were in I never did like football or anything,
Hassan.
but we were in PE, bro. And Hassan, I can't remember what I did to piss him off, but I think I like chunked a football at his face or some shit, got him good, and he was Russian, but he like moved from New York, is what he said. I remember this shit because he would tell me, and he ended up like chasing me across the gym and like kicked me in the jaw, and I was like, damn, bro. I ain't never been kicked in the jaw before. The fuck?
Bro, getting kicked in the jaw is like
it's like getting bitch slapped.
Yeah, well, actually low key, yeah. Anytime I get kicked in the face, I'm like, oh, okay, so that's how it is. That's how it is. What the fuck? But yeah, dude, when I got my shit mollywopped, I remember I walked out that ring, bro. My shit was fucking shirt was all red. I was all face fucked up. Motherfucking, you know what though? Took that shit like a champ. After that though, dude, I was like, life ain't that bad. Like
things could be worse.
Yeah, I'm like, you know what? But yeah, dude, practicing gratitude, little things, like being able to do that. Cause I used to not be able to do shit like that.
Yeah.
But
yeah, same with music, bro.
Yeah, so I was gonna say, yeah, with the whole music shit, bro. Like,
man,
it's a gift, bro. I was talking about it. Someone with some, I think I don't know if it was Prolific or was it with Q, but I was saying in the Bible, bro, it talks about how being able to create music is literally a gift of God. How that was something that He called like specific angels to do, and being able to do that, bro, is like that means you got something. That you got an ear that separates.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Cause like, not everyone can just like have the creative mind to, draw, let alone make some music, write something that's relatable that rhymes.
Yeah, bro.
And not all music even has to rhyme.
No.
Like Mac Miller, he wrote a lot of stuff that didn't rhyme. It sounded good.
Yeah.
So it didn't have to rhyme.
Some poetic shit.
Poetic shit, bro.
You know what I mean?
And that's actually where I started in 4th grade. It was like poetry.
For
It was
real?
like cheesy shit. To girls, it was
Damn.
like
Valid.
cheesy shit, bro.
Valid
And then
as
it
fuck,
just
bro.
like over time, it just grew and grew and grew and like evolved into like more rhythm, more upbeat, you know, more like style, you know.
That's very valid, bro. Like I think see, I started with piano. My mom, she
Yeah.
was in the Lubbock Symphony, and whenever she was younger, and she played the cello and like the viola and shit like that.
Yeah.
So that's how I just kind of like came up into like really listening into music, and I started learning piano. I was like, wow. I didn't start writing songs until like maybe like my early teens, bro. Early teens is when
Yeah.
I actually started like maybe trying
Man,
to write.
when I actually like started to even try to make some music, I was in ninth grade Spanish class.
Shout out Spanish.
Shout out Spanish. Shout out Senorita Lopez.
Kiss, 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 oh, I was just playing.
Uh, no, there was actually another teacher too. It was Coach Sanchez, and now shout out him. He actually I'm a sneakerhead, and I
Yeah.
got like 400 pairs of like Dunks.
What's
Like
your top
hella-
three? Sorry, I don't mean
top.
to.
No, you're good. Top three. Top three. What shoes?
Yeah, yeah.
Man, dude, I'm different, bro. I like the cactus plant flea market, air
Okay.
flea ones.
That's crazy.
Bro, the desert moss, bro.
The desert moss.
That's
I've
probably
seen
the most
those.
expensive pair of shoes I'd ever bought in my life.
That's
bro.
crazy. Yeah, those are got a pretty nice.
Have you seen
tag.
'em?
Yeah, I've seen them. I've
They're-
only
they're
seen them on
crazy.
fucking Pinterest, bro.
Yeah,
That's
no, I
like
got those. They're green and like brown, like
Mhm.
the soles look like concrete or
type
some
shit. Yeah,
Bro, I don't know why, but I had to have them, bro.
That's crazy.
My wallet was yelling at me after that though. It was expensive,
Expensive?
bro.
bro.
And it was before they even thought about dropping them. Like
Really?
somebody just had like the sample pack and had like
Oh.
a few pairs that weren't part of the samples, and they sold me a pair, and I was like, bro, I don't care how much,
No, you're
and I don't
just
even
like-
want to tell you how much it was, bro.
You're just like fuck.
I was like, bro, I gotta have them. And what's crazy, bro, what really tops it all off is they ain't even my size.
Damn, bro. You know I feel that though. I did that. There was one time I met this one like reseller, bro. Same thing. I mean, he didn't have my size, and I was like, fuck it, bro.
I want them.
Yeah, I want them. I was like, give
Yeah.
them to me. I was
Yeah,
like,
no, it's definitely a very unwise purchase. But at the time, I was like, fuck it.
this
I wanted
shit's
'em.
sick, dude.
But nah, top three, man. Those gotta be like probably number two, I would say.
Yeah.
My favorite pair, bro. Man, honestly, it'd have to be the Brooklyn Projects.
Yeah.
Like the Brooklyn Projects, because it's like got a few different colors, like green, blue, yellow, and it got this like it looks like cork.
Really.
It looks like a cork, like we're behind the swoosh, but it's not cork. But it's like has this like the texture that looks like cork.
Right.
And those are probably my favorites, bro. Just because like the story behind them, and Dunks were made differently back then, bro. Those pair are from like 2003. I was 8 when those shoes came out, and so
Right.
having a pair of shoes as a adult that came out when I was 8,
Yeah.
I was like, what was I thinking when I was 8? You know, I wasn't thinking about nothing about owning some fucking Dunks.
No. Yeah.
But now it's crazy, bro. Like,
I agree with that. Back then though, that was great. The early
Yeah.
2000s were great for a lot of reasons, and
yeah,
especially their cars. I really loved a lot of the early.
bro.
Actually, I grew up on like Midnight Club, Need for Speed.
Midnight Club
and,
was
like,
lit, bro.
yeah, dude.
I heard they're making a new one.
They
but-
are, yeah.
But nah, my number 3, bro, it had to be the like really any Air Maxes,
I was gonna say
because I like the what is it, the Terras,
I've heard of them
because they're like bulky, but like
Yeah.
you can loosen the strings up and it just kind of adds some flair to them. It's pretty cool. I
That's
like
cool.
those. But I don't know. It's kind of hard to pick a top 3 because tomorrow I might feel like, you know, my white and black, you know.
Yeah, he's
Not
like,
the
actually,
Pandas,
I was
but
gonna say the
SPs.
pandas. I was like the pandas.
No, they're all white and the swoosh is black.
That's fire.
And I mean, I've worn those to the ground, bro. Those need to get retired and get some new
Dude,
ones.
those are done,
Like they do Air Force Ones.
bro. I feel that. I
I was about to say,
dude. I keep these. I have like,
Man.
well, I have this pair that's like my daily. I have
Yeah.
another pair at the house that's just like, you know, they're still white, but
Yeah.
whatever. And then I have another pair that's like maroon, white, and gold, bro.
Okay, yeah. So
So-
I have the ambush. The
Yeah?
ambush ones. They're blue and yellow.
Yeah,
Blue and yellow is my favorite colors.
that's tough.
And the
It's not,
swoosh,
yeah.
the tail of it hangs off the back of the shoe,
Oh, that's tough.
and it's like points on the back.
Like the Flash type shit.
Yeah, it's kind of like
That's
that.
cool. That's cool.
But yeah, no, I like those a lot. But man, it went from like it's crazy because back to the divorce thing, bro. She coming for my shoes, man.
Damn.
Came for my shoes, but it's crazy
Bro.
because it was part of part of an agreement we had, and just to gain me some more custody, bro. Because I love my son, I love my kids, and I wanted
Yeah,
more custody, and
that's
she's
tough.
coming for those shoes, bro, and she hadn't even got them. Like she didn't even come pick them up yet.
Fuck.
I mean, I even
man.
offered to drop them off.
She's like,
She left me on red.
she's like,
bro.
fuck it. You know, that shit's crazy, dude, to go through. Because whenever we weren't fully married, she was just my fiance, but
Yeah.
we had property together and stuff like
Yeah.
that. That shit was crazy, bro. That shit sucks. That
Yeah,
shit's ass.
it's not fun, bro. But
No,
at
it's
the same
not.
time, it's a lesson. I learned that lesson, and
Yeah.
I kind of settled for less. But when it came down to it, I was just like, man,
I shot myself in the foot with that one, bro.
bro,
I ain't finna lie to you.
I shot myself in both feet.
I was like, fuck. That was like, but like you said, like I did learn. I don't know, bro. I felt like that's like a peak male canon event. So shit. I hope you don't gotta go through it. But if you do,
I hope
go through
nobody
it,
has to go through what I went through with this girl, bro.
Yeah, bro. That shit
And,
sucks, bro.
I do have some love for her because she's my kid's mom, bro.
Yeah, type.
She's that's our son. It's not just
Yeah.
my son or her son. It's our son. Without me, she couldn't have had him. Without her, I
That shit
couldn't have
Yeah,
had him.
that's
And out of everything that happened, bro, I got a son out of it.
That's
and,
valid.
And so, if I had to go through it again, and
get your son.
get my son, I would do it all over.
That's
bro.
valid. I think that's a beautiful way to look at it.
It is, man, because there's no other way to look at it. Because I mean, if you look at it in a negative way, it
That kind of seems fucked up.
It adds in hate, bro.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
like at the same time, like there's I'm not gonna go too deep in it to be specific, but
Yeah.
man, I was done dirty, bro. And
Tell me.
it's crazy because I forgive her. Like I
Yeah.
forgive her for what she did, but
Valid.
she couldn't put up with my tism, bro. She literally like told me that.
Man.
She was like, I'm not gonna say it, but
She was like,
she didn't like it anymore, and she knew it from the jump too. So it was crazy that it went from like love me for who I am to now you hate me for who I am.
I think it was like, yeah, that's valid, bro. We just hit a lot of rough patches.
Yeah.
And I think not that it was like to the point of a repair. I think there was just a lot of trust that had kind of diminished over time type shit.
Kinda.
And it was rough, bro. Cause like I said, it wasn't like, when it came to the property, when we had just got this like badass place. It was like a 2-story, like townhouse kind of looking thing.
Sick.
Fucking, it was really nice. And when it came time for us, like, bro, separating, yada yada, I think neither one of us wanted to keep it. Not that because I think we didn't want it, just because XYZ. And then the whatever stuff that probably I was just like, you can keep it. And I was like, fuck it. That shit was like, that shit sucks, bro. But it teaches you a lot in the way.
It does, man.
Like,
it builds some character.
Character development is important, bro.
Character development is probably one of the most important things, bro. Because without growth, like, who even are you? Like, if you remain the same for your like whole life or even a good portion of your life, like, I feel like nothing. Like, it's a part of comfort zone. Like
Valid.
when you stay in your comfort zone, nothing interesting gonna happen.
Yeah, valid. I think that's how like. Going into making projects and everything, you gotta grow in between the projects, in between everything, because that's kind of how your sound evolves. You know what I'm saying?
And like I was mentioning about like what I used to make, like
Yeah.
I be cussing a lot, and I mean, don't get me wrong, I still throw in some words every now and then, but man, now it's like more lyrical, it's more meaningful, it has a message. Like I said, one of my bars earlier, it's like if you put out negative energy, it'll visit frequently, and my new music is more so like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. I still have some upbeat shit. Like I got a lot of good shit. I'm waiting to put out. But reason I haven't put it out is because for one, the producer I go to, shout out Platt, shout out Plattis, shout out Austin, and
he's cool.
he's a goat, bro.
Yeah, he's cool.
You know Platt?
Yeah, I know
Bro,
Platt.
Platt's my guy, bro. And he's so well connected and he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, yeah.
And he got like apps running, like he got AI doing things for him and shit. And he set it all up himself, bro. And I mean, I'm sure there's things behind the scenes and shit, whatnot, but man, he's a goat, bro. He's so intelligent, bro.
He's a smart dude.
And the way he moves, bro, the way he moves, like his demeanor, bro, behind the switchboard, behind the computer, like he just knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
And man, he's done produced, engineered, mixed mastered
For a lot of people, bro.
For a lot of people, Riff Raff, bro, Big X the Plug, Mexican OT, like OC Chris, like it's not just like small timers. Like this dude actually like popping. Like,
yeah,
he definitely deserves his flowers for sure.
Yeah, Platts is cool, bro. I think he's cool, but
it costs money to go there, bro. And I mean, I go there, spend like a week, just have some fun, tear up them scooters downtown Austin, and then go hit the stew for like 2 days.
See, I go to. So earlier, I was telling you, shout out my boy Busy and shout out Dawson, bro. Fucking they engineer and produce at a studio called We Made It, and
I think I've heard of that one.
Yeah, dude, Dawson, he's fucking cold. He's done stuff with Tuesday, Rod Wave.
Oh, Tuesday's dope, bro.
Yeah, dude, he's fucking. It's crazy how he got his Rod Wave placement, and you know how earlier we were talking about like sometimes you just end up meeting these people, bro. I was gonna go kick it with my homeboy Busy for New Year's Eve, pull up to the stew, and then me, Busy, and Dawson. It was like, bro, we were deep. It was like 6, 7 deep, and so I was like, okay, fuck, what we finna do? Me and Dawson was like, we finna just chill. Let's make some. We should just stay here. And Busy was like, we gotta finish this mix. But then these other fools we was there with was like, let's go turn up. So we was like, fuck it, let's go turn up. So we go to downtown Dallas, bro. We're at this club for a little bit. And we get back, bro, and in the drive, bro, like these homeboys showing me his recs, like the fucking whatever, I'm like, God damn. I was like, like Rilo, the whole shebang. I was like, bro, but that's what I was saying. Sometimes you gotta just take that little risk. Sometimes you gotta go out and do whatever. Cause
hey man, scary money don't make no money.
That's that's true. And sometimes it's not even.
You gotta take them risks.
I don't even say it's like scary. It's like if you even have like just a little bit to be able to go out and explore, and maybe even just go book that 1 hour somewhere else,
or even just to travel and experience a different scenery, bro. Yeah, bro, it could trigger something in the mind.
The different scenes out there too, bro, is crazy. Like the way I've seen is like Florida scene compared to this scene compared to this scene.
Oh, it's different cultures.
Yeah, bro.
It's like each state has its own culture.
Own little vibe, bro. It's crazy.
And even cities, bro. Like Austin has a different culture than Lubbock. Dallas, Houston,
Dallas,
they're all different.
Yeah, they all have different vibes and different sounds too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Is what I've noticed. It's cool. I think that's actually kind of cool because this regional sound is kind of coming back, and I kind of fuck with that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I like that. Different cities kind of have like their own like their own taste to it. Like it's not like you could tell like, oh, he's from Dallas. He's from Oak Cliff. He's from Austin.
Same with
he's from Florida. He got that New York, like that Brooklyn flow.
Yeah, yeah. Or like same thing from like people from Detroit and stuff like that. They typically you usually hear Detroit beat and you're like, oh, you already know where the type of area they're coming from or whatever. Those beats be going crazy, bro. The Detroit scene, that's the scene I want to tap into a little bit more. Just to get some.
I'm trying to think of where drill originated because drill's kind of dying out now.
There's like
a lot of people are not really like fucking with drill no more. But I want to say it was Detroit, wasn't it?
I would say drill. It was either New York or Chicago, or Detroit. One of the two. Yeah.
I mean, New York definitely had a part in that for sure. But
UK. Fucking
bro, UK drill's crazy, bro.
Yeah, their scene's
crazy. That shit, you talking about character, you go hear that shit and you're like, the fuck did he just say, bro?
Yeah, the UK drill. Sometimes I'll listen to it though, just to get some cool creative, juices flowing.
Yeah, dude, they can make something lame sound dope.
It's crazy, dude. Yeah. And even the ones that there's some people, man, my homeboy showed me some dude the other day, man, and like low key. His beats are like Gunna, but he rhymes like he's French, and it's crazy. It's super sick. I'm trying to find it.
Hell yeah, I have to send it to me.
Dude, oh my God. They're getting crazy.
But, no, it's crazy because, like, all these different, like, genres, subgenres of rap, subgenres of really any genre.
Yeah, the fucking... the genres of like subgenres of rap is actually kind of cool, low key.
Yeah.
I think right now, I think in the beginning, hip hop was still developing because it was still fairly new to the world
Yeah. And
compared
even
to.
back in the 90s, like, it hit just like,
It was like 20, not even 20 years old. I think around
bro.
that time, like it was late 70s, early 80s is when it first started coming around,
Yeah.
and then it didn't develop to what we like, you know, to like hip hop or what you think it would be until like the later 80s, early 90s type shit.
Yeah. So, like, man, I was actually going through my dad's stuff one time and in his office. And you ever heard of Spice One?
No.
Man, it's an old rapper. Like, he had an album called America, and the America was like KKK, America, KKK,
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
And I was listening to Spice One. I put that in his little player, and I was like, "What the fuck, Dad? Like, you listen to this shit?"
Yeah.
And then I started going through CDs, and I saw some MC8, saw some like bunch of different
It's like
like
little
older like
artists.
artists like MCs, bro. And I was like, Dad, what the fuck?
That's crazy.
Like, bro, like this dude is all about like heavy metal rock, like Slipknot
And all this other
and
shit.
like Queensryche and like
Well, that's
and just seeing that shit just blew my mind because I was like, dude, like I now think you're cooler than I thought you were, Dad.
that's very, that is very valid because there's sometimes with me like you know, I'm trying to think of some situation. So my mom, she like I said, she would listen to classical stuff,
Yeah.
but like that's just because what she was trained in, yada yada yada.
Yeah.
But that's just
Like Beethoven or like what?
yeah, like Beethoven, Bach,
Bach,
and
yeah.
like all that stuff, bro. And so then moving forward, she was bumping like TLC shit like
Oh
that.
hell yeah.
Like
TLC.
it was the other one fucking SLSS fucking what was it? Hold on, I was just gonna come to SWA or something like that. S something, I don't know. Trying to think of what it was. It was a women's group though, bro. It was TLC and there was another women's group that she would bump all the time. Bro, yeah, that was bro. I fucking
Yeah.
love that shit. I was like, damn, mom, you're cool.
Man.
like,
Yeah, no,
wow.
it's cool because like hearing our parents' taste in music and like actually finding some shit you like, you're like, damn, like
Yeah.
you actually know what's up. Like,
Yeah. But it's funny sometimes whenever man, good days. Sometimes
yeah.
back in the time, man. Back in the time.
Shit, I remember when my parents wouldn't even let me listen to that shit.
Yeah,
And I remember
bro.
putting on Rockstar by Nickelback. My grandma was like wanted to break that shit in half.
I used to rip CDs, bro. And
Man, LimeWire was the days.
yeah, and so some of the stuff that I would be like burning onto CDs
Yeah.
sometimes, like either my mom would hear or my grandma would hear, and I'd get like text messages, and they'd be like, "We got to talk about what
We
this
gotta
other
talk.
stuff." I'm like, "Oh shit!"
Oh, shit. Nah, it's crazy, bro. So my grandma actually, she just passed, man. She had cancer in like a few different places, or um, forgive me if I'm wrong, grandma, but it was my nana. I called her Nana, and
Shout out
man,
Nana.
shout out Nana. She was a saint, bro. Like she was a big Christian, and she always like told me like mind your p's and q's, don't have to pay consequences, and just really taught me some good like values and morals to have and whatnot, how to be a good person. But man, one time it's crazy to say, but I had her blocked on Facebook because I
Yeah,
didn't want her seeing like what music I put out. And eventually I was like, you know what? Like I know who I am and she's gonna have to accept it. I didn't
yeah,
want her to take it to the grave, you know, just having an assumption of who I am.
yeah,
So I unblocked her, and then sooner or later, that song I was talking about was like, fuck you, fucking fuck yourself, you fucking motherfucker. And I was saying like some shit that just like, it doesn't even resonate with me now. It makes me cringe. And just repeating it just now,
yeah,
it's like, damn, I shouldn't have even said it.
yeah,
But man, she saw that. And I knew she knew that I was like a pothead, you know, I used to
yeah.
smoke, but, you know, been sober. So, but anyways, at the time she saw it and she like mad reacted to it. And I was like, ah, shit, here we go. Here we go. It's about to hit that domino effect. man, she saw it and was like, I can't believe you. Like, and knowing my grandma, man, she's the most forgiving person ever. You know, one minute she's mad, disappointed. Next, she's like, hey, come over for dinner. So I was like, it took me 10 years to just let you accept this.
That's funny, bro. That's
It's
crazy.
crazy.
Man, I will shout out my great grandpa, bro. I mean, he
Yeah.
passed, was it a month ago now?
Yeah.
But he was cool, man. Candelario. He it's crazy enough. It just means like light bearer. God, like, you know.
Light bearer,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what it means.
Nah, that's definitely. I feel like a lot of grandparents have that
yeah,
image. You
no,
know,
definitely. And he was he bounced between here in Mexico,
yeah.
but he played like a lot of played the accordion.
Accordion's badass, dude.
He's very.
I saw an accordion at the pawn shop the other day. I wanted to get it.
Dude, that shit's so funny to me. I just think it's cool as fuck because he would play the accordion, and he was a very modest living, bro. Like farmer life. Played the accordion for the church.
So he was very humble.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And they never really knew what I was doing for a little while up until like I finally like showed them.
Yeah.
And then I showed them what's it called? Was it fighting and stuff? And my great grandma before.
Yeah.
She's like, "You don't get mad." It's like, no. Yeah, I was like, "No, grandma." And she was funny. And then same thing. They were both just. I don't know, bro. I was kind of a little nervous because I was thinking they're typical Mexican family. For the longest, when it came to school, at least they wanted me to get an education and everything else like that.
Yeah, they always want what's best for us. For sure.
Yeah, so I was a little nervous to be like, I make fucking music and I
make fucking music.
And I throw hands from time to time.
Grandma's like, huh?
Yeah. But it's crazy. I actually had an uncle from that survived Vietnam, and when he got back, that's what he did. And he would just box.
Shout out Unc.
Yeah, Unc was a fucking dog. I was like, it's crazy.
My grandpas both served. Well, I say both. I have a few grandpas, few grandmas. There's been some divorces and whatnot, but
type shit.
We're all still close. So
yeah, that's good.
Once family, you stay family unless you betray us.
Yeah, that's very valid, bro.
So,
that's very valid.
But yeah, no, big respect, big kudos to anyone that served, bro. Because I couldn't do it.
He said
I couldn't do it. It's not in my DNA, not my mentality. I wanted to. I went and took the test for it, and then after I went through the test, I was like, never mind.
Damn, that's crazy.
Never mind.
I went. The only thing, literally, so it's crazy. I wanted to be a corpsman.
Yeah.
And I had already done everything. The requisites for the Navy or whatever.
Yeah.
Going into this the Marine Corps side of things, I had to go and take like another health screening, and during the health screening they found out so it was weird because in that sense I was like still cleared for one side, but they wanted me to go get checked for this other side or whatever, right? So I go get checked. Turns out I have this I had like a really bad heart issue at the time, and that shit was crazy to me, bro, because that was the game plan. What I was just going to go serve, be a corpsman, be able to get my, we'll do that. Yeah, I hear you. I usually stop and give me a coffee or something, but I didn't stop and give me no coffee today. I was just chilling.
Man, I was late too, so I was going to stop and get me a little water bottle.
Bro.
But
fuck Starbucks. We don't support Starbucks. Shout out Dutch Bros coming to check. Chill. You heard Daniel in the back?
7 Brew cool too, man.
7 Brew,
7 Brew cool.
You know what? We've had Dutch Bros more on this show than I think 7 Brews.
Hey, fair enough, bro. Nothing wrong with it, but actually, I'm with you on the boycotting Starbucks, bro. Starbucks, man, they overrated. Man.
I think we even filmed that. We filmed at Dutch Bros, didn't we? Yeah, we filmed that.
Y'all filmed at Dutch Bros?
Yeah, fuck you, Dutch Bros. Give us a fucking check.
What the fuck? You filmed a podcast?
No, we filmed a fucking video or like a little music reel, right? It was a music reel, right?
Oh, real?
Yeah, when I had my bins or whatever. I was like, I got.
That's different. You don't really ever hear somebody doing a fucking reel at a fucking coffee shop.
Dude, no, it was a vibe.
That's crazy.
It was dope. I was like, dead ass.
Circle K, dead ass.
Yeah, bro. I think that one was actually the first one that did it.
That's funny, bro.
It's funny now because that one did like 1,000 views or whatever on my Insta, and the one that we
at this point might as well do it at the car lot.
I want to, bro. I will, because a lot of the
Just hop
dealers.
in one of the cars. But hey, this is mine for the day.
No, yeah, because see, I work for, so I do a lot of business for a lot of these
Yeah.
dealers. So I'm not at like one specific location. I'm like everywhere, and
Yeah.
sometimes in different
I
states.
hear you.
And so like they sometimes have some cool inventory, but they
Yeah.
need help moving it. And
Yeah.
sometimes they'll see my social media and they're like,
This guy.
"Hey, bro, why you been holding out?" They're like, "You wanna," and I'm like,
Oh yeah.
"Let me use one of your whips. Let me use one of your whips," because like
Trade for trade.
trade for trade, tit for
Yeah.
tat, bro. The last one that we didn't do too bad. No, last one didn't do too bad. That one was great.
Hell yeah.
That one did pretty good. I'm trying to keep up I don't know. I'm just trying to be different. You can ask him. We literally sit here, bro. It stresses us the fuck out the days we have to brainstorm. It's funny because we be like, we'll be listening to the song for like an hour straight, just literally staring at the fucking ceiling, like, how could we do this?
No, I'm definitely trying to do some reels with you, bro.
Got to.
I've been trying to work with you for the longest.
He's good people, bro.
Yeah,
Fucking
no, definitely, bro.
love Daniel. Shout out BPN Production. Y'all gotta check him out. Check him out.
Shouts out.
So like with your music right now, bro, like got any visuals planned? You got any new releases coming out that are like?
Yeah, dude. Actually, it's crazy because what I want to release right now, I'm not gonna release till after like this legal stuff kind of boils over.
Valid Twin.
Yeah, so like there's some things, like some stories and stuff that happened like 2019 kind of thing, and
Valid.
I mean I wasn't like ever like implicated or anything, but there was some shit that went down, and I was at the wrong place, wrong time, around the wrong people, and
Type shit.
had to get out the whip and look down, and there's some dots on my chest, man.
Damn. Yeah.
Yeah, and I wasn't a part of nothing. I didn't know nothing. I was just like, bro, what the fuck is going on, man?
Yeah, that shit be scary.
Ended up like finding out what happened, and I made a song about it, because it was an experience. So it was like some content.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Got a little bit of the tism, man. It's showing.
Yeah. I call it CTE. I blame it on the CTE. There's sometimes, bro, like on Thursdays we'll film some stuff too if I'm in town or we got the time. But those are the days I spar, bro.
Oh, okay.
So I'll come.
Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Yeah, because I
up.
was like trying to hit you up, like, hey, can we do it on a Thursday or something? And you were like, nah, bro, I got training this day, and I was like, fuck.
Yeah, and that's it. And it's crazy because I usually would, but since fight camps and then genuinely like my skill level is better when I don't know, like
You gotta stay focused.
Yeah, bro, it's hard to explain. It's like you're not like bad when you come back. It's just like your cardio is just not the same from a prolonged. Like it's just like anything else,
I hear
you. I just try to stay frosty. So like,
frosty.
if a good opportunity comes my way, then I
like that though. Stay frosty.
Yeah, staying frosty, bro.
That's cool.
Because like, there's an organization I'm trying to get on called Victory.
Yeah.
And they fight out of the middle of Times Square. The Octagon.
That sounds fire.
Yeah, dude. So, and it's an up and coming organization.
That's a hell of a scenery for a fight,
bro. I'm telling you. And so, you know how, even if I lost,
that's a hell of an experience.
Exactly.
That's a place to be, bro.
That would be the place to lose.
That's crazy. If you're gonna lose anywhere, lose in Times Square.
Bro, if you're gonna
but hey, winning in Times Square,
bro. Imagine winning in Times Square, and then going to go get a fucking calzone in Times Square
or a hot dog.
What?
You win. Fucking Times Square. Hit up the corner. Hit up the vendor. Calzone, bro. Man, I remember I went to New York one time. I was a little kid. My cousin was singing at Carnegie Hall for the all-girls school here.
Yeah.
Man, I was young as shit, and she was younger than me. I was in 6th grade, bro, and she was like, I don't even know how old she is. I can't remember, but she's younger than me, like a couple years at least. And she went to the Margaret Talkington all-girls school, and we all got to go to New York and watch her sing in choir at a fucking, the Carnegie Hall. And man, just seeing the scenery there, the people, like, man, like, it's like the level, like the energy there is crazy, bro. Like,
oh yeah,
they want your money, bro.
Oh yeah,
and like you pull up to a person on, you make eye contact with a person walking with a fucking jacket on or something, and they're like, you come here, and they're like, I got Rolexes. You know what I mean? And I bought a Rolex one time, bro. This dude was like, I was like talking to my mom. I was like, Mom, I want a Rolex. I want a watch. She's like, dude, no, those are expensive. And I'm like, but like, we could find a cheap one out here. Dude, I shit you not. This dude comes out of a fucking alley and it's like, I heard Rolex. You looking for a Rolex? And I'm like, bro, this dude's a crack fiend for selling Rolexes, bro.
He said,
And
"What's
this
he
dude,
need?"
I swear to God, sold me a Rolex. My mom bought it for me. But I mean, she had my money because I had some money saved up because, you know, I wanted to buy shit in New York. I knew what it was about. And, bro, I came back and the jewelry box in the mall in Lubbock, here in Lubbock, man, dude, I turned around, sold that Rolex, the fake Rolex, to the jewelry box, to the Indian dude in the mall for like $200. So like, bro, I should go to New York, buy these watches, come back and flip them.
You know, dead ass. That's the way the jewelry market works, bro.
And that was just one of the fucking altercations, bro. This other guy came up and he was trying to draw us a caricature, you know, where they like do the cartoon portraits. Bro, this dude followed us around from the Roosevelt Hotel to Times Square.
Damn.
And I was walking behind my mom, like staring at this dude. Like I thought he was gonna hit her or some shit. And eventually I was like, bro, I swear to God, if you touch my mom, I'm ripping your balls off. And he was like, and just turned around and took off walking. I was like, Mom, I just saved your life. You're welcome.
Like, you don't even know what just happened, bro.
Like, bro, he's probably like, this little shit sixth grader just fucking scared me away.
Yeah.
He just probably didn't know what to say.
Dude, you know, that shit's legit, though.
No, yeah, they're crazy out there, bro.
Is it me and oh yeah, fucking New York is a different animal, bro. It's cool.
Yeah, it's a different environment for sure.
It's different. It's
But yeah, no. Back to your question, man. I feel like we got a little off topic, man.
It's all good. It's all good.
The
Big Apple, brother.
But nah, with the music, bro, I got a lot of projects I'm working on, man. I'm trying to do some music videos. Cause man, like I said right now, I'm not just Dr. Houdini. I'm a dad, bro. I'm Hayden.
That's valid, bro.
I'm a dad, man, and so and that comes first, bro. It's a priority. So I gotta use my energy that I would put into music into providing for them, caring for them, and making sure we got a secure, place to be, place to live. I mean, everything's good, but like, with the core and everything like that, it's it's a whole
different realm.
It's literally a trial. It's a trial. There's trials and tribulations, and I can't really put the energy into it that I want to right now into it because it's being used for more important things.
That's very
my family comes first, so when it comes down to it, like, yeah, I'm still making music. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, my music is my passion, but my family is my first passion.
That's true.
And so I'm a big family man, bro. And I feel like, if my family's set, then I'm set. And then if I'm set, my music's ready to go. And so with the like 30, 40 unreleased songs that I have right now, bro, they're all like ready to go. And I just keep writing. I just keep stacking music.
That's valid.
And so when it comes down to that time, bro, I'm going to have to be in the studio for a week. And I won't go to anybody other than Platt.
That's true.
I mean, me and Platt got that rapport. We kind of know what he knows what I like. He knows. I mean, if I had to compare myself to anybody, it'd be like Mac Miller, Action Bronson
type shit.
Maybe a little bit of Puya.
Yeah.
Because Puya is like that dark kind of like realness, and then Mac Miller is like that goofy, like lyrical, like. What's that? Lyrical, spiritual, mythical individual.
Yeah.
And then like Action Bronson, man. There's a line that I said in one of my songs where I was like, I'm a mix between Mac and Bronson. Action, name is Houdini, I make it happen.
There you go.
And I mean, I stuck with that for a minute, but at the same time, man, I don't want to compare myself to nobody, because I, like what any other artist would say, I'm one of a kind. Like I don't want to like be like somebody else because I'm solely myself.
Yeah. I think that's the best way to. Lately, I've been trying to focus on mainly. Well, I'm dropping like a project, right? Like I've never dropped like a full project, and I'm like, okay, like I have like a bunch of singles. But so like I hear that, and it's hard sometimes too to balance a lot of stuff in life. because lately I've been having my fault, bro.
No, you're good, bro.
I've been having to like pause, reflect, and be like, damn, like I need mat time. You know, I need me time. Like
Yeah.
where like not even like where it's just
Hey man, you gotta decompress, bro.
decompress. Yeah, because I realized, bro, like I put my body through a lot through the weeks.
Hell
you know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what I'm saying? And
Hell
like
yeah. That's
bro,
trauma, bro.
type
Literally
shit.
trauma.
Yeah, like that ass. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So I'm like, fuck. I've been trying to really, and it helps, bro, because I feel like sometimes, bro, we live in a culture where it's like you gotta be doing this, gotta be doing that, gotta be doing. Man,
And it's easy to lose track.
easy to lose
It's
track of
so
what
easy,
really
bro.
matters. You know,
And you could be on autopilot and still lose track. You
Bro.
know, and it's just like, you know, it's just like every day you wake up, have a routine, and then you forget your sense of self.
that ass, bro. And like that's something like it sucks to say. It took my great grandfather passed. That's something I really reflected on for a second there because I was like, damn. I was like, fuck, like really, I could have spent. I don't know. You always have those like moments like, oh, I could have do, but really, I was like, damn, really, real talk, like, I could have maybe spent like, whatever in my day to be like, and I reflected on the little things that he would tell me because now I look back at it and all he was trying to tell me was just to live in the moment more rather than anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, live in the moment. That's a good one. You know, go with the flow kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, gonna happen. But at the same time, you are not in full control, but you do have control.
Yeah.
So like, you know, I was just kind of talking to my mom earlier, and I was like, man, life's 10% what happens to you, and 90% how you react to it.
That's true, bro.
And so like, no matter like what goes on in life, like if you whatever emotion you have, you get mad, that's your fault.
That's true.
You get sad, that's your fault.
That's very true, and I think sometimes it's hard. Yeah. Shout out Daniel, fucking. He,
Coming in clutch with the time.
Yeah, no joke. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, reactions are everything, man, and I've learned that. And I think that's one thing that I will say. Combat sports has helped me understand a lot. Is composure of emotions in very high stress environments is good.
Bro, I feel like you got to be disciplined too.
Yeah,
and it teaches discipline on top of that.
And like, cause there's times in life where, bro, like, there is shit popping off left and right, and if you're not familiarized with that type of pressure, you might fold. And it's not because you're weak of it or a human or anything. It's just because you've never been faced with some type of pressure like
and
that.
Back to that kind of like spirituality, like they always say, like God won't give you something you can't handle.
Type shit.
But at the same time, even if you think you can't handle it, you can. Like
type shit.
We're the top of the food chain, bro. We're the top of the food chain. We're here for a reason.
Yeah.
There's nothing that humans can't do, you know? Bro, we created AI that does shit for us. If we can create things that do things for us, what else can we do? Like, there's nothing we can't do, bro.
I think we
could fly if we wanted to. Just got to make it happen.
Yeah, that's true, bro. I think the way I move now is more with faith than anything. So I think like what, bro, I can't do it, but God can. You feel me? And if I walk with faith, there's nothing that I can't do. Yeah, exactly.
God did.
Like everything that he can, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't.
Man, that's crazy, and I'm with you there, bro. Because I've been kind of having like going through growth, self-growth, self-realization. There's this self-enlightenment. You know, there's these things that happen that, like, you know, I was born into Christianity, but I don't claim a religion anymore. You know, I'm more of like I'm more like woke into the side of like, you know, good morals, good values, respect, you know, treat yourself how you treat others, you know, the golden rule, all that kind of stuff. But like, just like, don't lie, steal, kill, cheat kind of thing.
Yeah.
Just be a good person. You know, be a good person, and, you know, the good you do will be done unto you.
Type shit.
So it's like what you give, you'll receive.
Yeah. I hear it, man. I hear it. But shit, we're coming to the end of the episode though, bro. Is there anything you want to give shit out to the peeps?
Man, just stay tuned. Just stay tuned, man. I don't give up, man. I keep leveling up.
There you go.
So, more stuff on the way, more content on the way. I just got some things to knock out first.
Amen, 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 amen. It always be like that. We got to do that. We got to do that. Handle business first. As always, thank you for tuning in. Check out the latest episode and the newest single. Shit, yeah, and we'll see y'all
Shouts
next
out
time.
Matt. Shouts out Daniel.
Big
Much
dog.
love.
Peace out.
A big brr.
I'ma pull up to your spot in my drop top.